Talk official, y'all. And I'm Bam. I have the juiciest conversations in town. Today I have with me, y'all know I love me some beautiful brown skin.
Okay.
Brown skin. I got the beautiful mean girl Mai who's back for the second time.
Hey,
How you feeling today, girl?
I feel amazing.
Thank you so much for joining me again.
Thank you for having me, girl.
That just means I didn't scare you off. You was vibing with me or something. And
Definitely
I
a
love
vibe.
because we just us beautiful brown skins don't love on each other enough. So the fact that you
Facts.
came back, I love you for that.
I
Thank
love
you
me
so
some
much.
Bam and some Come Talk, okay?
Yeah, we
What?
love us some mean girls. So
Hey.
yes, coming through, real fly, okay?
Something like, girl. something
Something like for the
something
people.
like for the people, you know?
Oh my god,
Bye.
she crazy.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Introduce yourself for the people. Beautiful.
I'm Diea.
See
I don't know what else you want me to say, but that's it.
You know,
That's the intro.
she said,
That's enough.
yeah, that's because, listen, it's the face for me. Like, I feel like the face pretty much just says it all. So, like, she didn't even have to say her name because it was just going to be like, who is that? Okay? And yes, thank you so much for coming, girl,
Of
because,
course.
you major in real life, and I love you so
Oh.
much. I love you.
I love you too.
And I appreciate you. And, it's an honor to have you on my set.
I'm
Thank you.
honored to be here. Listen,
Thank you.
come talk. We ready?
Yes, we ready. Is y'all
Ooh.
ready?
Ooh.
Is y'all ready? Today, okay, come on now. Listen, ladies, we're going to talk about a traditional woman versus a modern woman. I feel like it's such a controversial topic right now because I see so many like local guys talking about, oh, y'all want to be these modern women, but you think you deserve these traditional relationships. Like, if you're a modern woman, then why do you want or why do you deserve a traditional relationship? And I just, like, it appalls me personally because it's just like, well, damn. Even though I love me and I like really value me, does that mean that I don't like deserve someone who doesn't cheat on me? Like, I'm confused who, like, maybe like, is my teammate. I don't deserve that, or like I should be like overly appreciative and I need to like kiss your ass because you're a decent human being and I'm a decent human being, but I'm just not packaged in a certain type of way. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. For me, a traditional woman is someone who looks like something on the outside, but is something different on the inside. And I think that a modern woman is, someone who just kind of someone who embraces himself. Dia, what is your take on a traditional woman, the difference of a traditional woman versus a modern woman?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say traditional is more so like way back in the days where women used to take care of the house, they took care of the kids, and the man was the breadwinner.
Right.
Where being a modern woman, it's the opposite. Sometimes some of the women they make more than these men do.
Right.
So it could be like more so of a partnership.
Right.
And I think not a lot of men, but some men are scared of that because they're used to being the breadwinner and the protector.
Talk about
and
it.
all that kind of stuff. So I think the big difference is the traditional woman was more so worried about the home and the kids and maintaining that, whereas the modern woman, she's okay with, I'm going to focus on my career.
Right.
I'm going to focus on my goals.
Right.
And we can still worry about the kids, but, I'm still a person.
Yes.
The modern woman understands, like, she's a person, she has her own goals and all that. She understands she was a woman before she was a mom or before
Right.
she was a
Come
spouse, a
on.
partner, whatever. So that's my take on the differences between the traditional and the modern.
Okay.
That part.
I mean, well, shit.
What else is
Maybe she should have,
what else is there
Nah.
to say?
You and I talked about this before.
Yes.
And we all have our own little, spin on the differences, although they may, align. Mai, what is your spin on a traditional woman versus a modern woman?
Okay. Well, man, I'm trying. Ooh, Dia said it all for real. So let me see, what else can I add to that? I mean, yeah, like that's it. I agree. Traditional is I'd say when I think of traditional woman, I think of the woman that she's keeping the kids, she's keeping the house up, she's doing the laundry, she's ironing the clothes. No matter how much of a long and stressful day she's had, she's still gonna make sure that plate's on the table before the husband gets home. You know what I mean? No knock to that. Like, that's great, that's awesome, but that's not my ministry.
Right.
So as a modern woman, I think that modern women are more independent, number one.
Yes.
I think that now, as far as modern women can still, take care, if you will, of their man, as far as, being that nurturer, because women are natural nurturers to begin with. So modern day woman, she can still be that nurturer. However, she's focused on her goals. She knows what she wants too. And she's not going to put herself last anymore. The traditional woman, I feel like
that shit.
it was always, everybody else and then her.
Yes.
The modern woman, it's
Ding,
okay
ding, ding.
to be like, you know what? Here's what I need to do. Here's what I want to do. Here's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So that would be my take on it.
Yes.
And I talk back as a, modern day, modern day when we gonna talk back a little bit. We gonna talk back a little bit,
And you know what? It's just kind of because we're humans, and we just kind of have established that we too have a place. And I think that a lot of times people have a hard time. Excuse me. A lot of times men have a hard time like remembering that. Or accepting that.
Right.
That, yes, that me as a woman, I value you, I respect you, but I too have a point of view.
Yeah.
And I'm not arguing with you. Ooh. I'm just simply asking that you give me the same level of patience, the same ear that I'm giving you, the same consideration. Yeah. Because who knows? Because, life is really about perception, and you have your perspective, I have my perspective.
Yeah.
But, nobody is 100% right. So let's and that's what relationships are really about. It's about meeting in the middle. And, I think that in the past, relationships have Black relationships have lasted so long because you have one half who, just doesn't talk, who doesn't really have an opinion. You just got a job and you do a job, but that's not really working because there's so much turmoil and there's so much, that's happening underneath that's breaking shit down. It doesn't last that way. Nothing lasts that way.
Agreed.
What are the misconceptions? What are some misconceptions of a traditional woman and some misconceptions of a modern woman? And then once you answer, I'll go.
Ooh, a misconception of the traditional one. See, that's going to be hard for me to say because I can't relate to that. Nothing wrong with it. Like, that's just, again, that's not my ministry. So let me think. Some of the misconceptions I think would be that they're not independent. As a traditional woman, you can be independent, so that's maybe one of the misconceptions that I have when I think of it. One of the misconceptions of a modern woman is that she doesn't know how to have those traditional qualities. Yeah. So it's kind of like intertwined, you know what I mean? I think those are the misconceptions. Like, you can have traits from both, but one you may be able to relate a little more to, you know what I mean? Like I said, like I would say that I'm more of a modern woman because of my views, my independence. However, I still know how to be that nurturing woman that takes care of her man as well.
Right.
So those would be some of my misconceptions.
That was amazing. That kind of threw me off for my modern woman because I wasn't expecting that, but that was really good. Okay, so my first misconception for a traditional woman is that that traditional women are quality
Ooh,
wives.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I
Um,
like that. That's a
Speak
good
on
one.
it. Let's
That's a good one.
elaborate just
Yeah.
in case if they don't understand.
That's
And-
right. That's a great one.
The reason why I say that is because, and I have to take a couple steps back to, say it all goes into my definition of what a traditional woman is. Yes, she's a woman who does these, certain things, right? As far as putting herself last. But at the same time, she doesn't embrace her true self, okay? So that it comes out in different ways, okay? So yes, the traditional woman, she will, not do certain things, like she, puts her home first. But just because she puts her home first doesn't mean that she cleans her home, that she, I'm serious.
She ain't putting that laundry away on time, Frank.
Did she wash it and leave it in the
She,
hamper?
she didn't fold
Let me
on
tell y'all
time.
Something we all know, managing a household is very fucking hard.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Lord.
We all know
Absolutely.
this, okay? Some people want something, but they can't handle that shit, okay? So, we're taught to be a certain way. So, yeah, you have someone who, oh, she doesn't go out to the bars all the time,
Right.
Oh, she's not outgoing. She stays out the way. She's a homebody. Oh, so, they think that this type of person is going to be a good wife, but okay, yeah, she makes your meals, but she's not really raising your daughter,
Right.
the way that, like really instilling good things into that little person so that they can be a good human being. What, are they just worried about what she's wearing? Are you just like, so what I'm saying is that, like, yeah, just that.
I love that.
Is
See,
that
that
a
was a
traditional-
different twist to it. Like, I wasn't expecting that. That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that response.
Over here educating the folks.
That's our job.
Over here giving
What it
education on
say?
Come Talk.
It say education today.
Okay.
Okay.
What happened? What's next?
Yes, and misconception of a modern woman. I'm gonna spin that the opposite way, and I'm just gonna basically say the same. Is that the misconception is that a modern woman, isn't a quality woman, and that's to say that a modern woman, someone who does focus on themselves, someone who does, put their careers, put themselves first, who understands that if I can't take care of myself, then I'm not going to be able to raise happy, healthy little people. I'm not going to be able to be happy and sexual and take care of my man and, have a happy, house that has good vibes and all of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So a woman who is sound, a woman who is comfortable with herself, a woman who is, who feels secure in who she is. Like, yeah, she is someone who can, reproduce life in many different types of ways. So, yeah.
Bam. You done broke that down.
Okay, all the way
You
down.
done broke that thing down. Okay.
Did I?
You didn't broke that thing down, honey. Yeah, you did that. You did that. Show's over, y'all.
Catch y'all next week.
No, I like that. That was lit. I love that.
Oh my goodness.
I like that.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, that was lit.
Thank you.
Bow down to that one, sis.
Yes.
Listen, can we talk about what a quality woman should bring to the table?
We
When you
scared to
are
say.
the
We
table,
scared to
what
talk
else?
after that answer.
What you mean? First off, both of them look like bring to the table. I'm here. What you mean?
Hello.
What did you expect? What else?
Hello.
What's missing?
I showed up. I've arrived. You
I
know.
am the table.
Yeah. What happened?
Eat me.
And not just look wise, but when you
That
have
part.
the whole package.
Yes.
That
What else?
Yes.
What am I missing?
Hold on. First
Yeah.
off, okay. Diea, you just said something that was real heavy. And, depending on how a woman is vibrating, she may not be able to pick up what you just said. So can you elaborate for the people on when you say, when you come to the table, when you're, whole as a woman.
When you, I feel like a lot of people think about the table. Some people, they think like, oh, I just bring money and that's the table and that's no. But when you actually take the time to work on self, learning how to love yourself so that you can love other people, that's a different type of table. That's a different type of woman.
You just brought a whole new element, a whole new world.
And it's also, you know, okay, so I have money. Okay, fine. I have education. I have class. You know, I have respect.
Right.
A lot of stuff that some of the women that are our age don't quite understand, or quite frankly, they don't give a fuck.
Oh,
about.
you know, you're right.
They don't care because, especially some people, when they're not used to having money, and when they get to that level, it's like just money, money, money. No, the table is more than money. It takes more than money to maintain a household, to maintain a relationship. You know, to have something healthy and happy.
Absolutely.
Not just your relationship, your
Starts
kids
within.
too.
It does.
And that's why you said when you present yourself to the table, like, what do you mean? What else am I to bring? Like, I just brought a whole woman.
And not to say to say that we're perfect. Nobody's perfect. So I don't want that to get misconstrued.
Right.
But when you've taken the time to work on yourself as an individual, as a woman, as a parent, as a mother, as a partner, that's a different type of table than which some of y'all be bringing.
You know, a woman is supposed to bring peace to her man. That's the only way you can even expect to bring the peace is if you are peaceful within yourself. So, you know, so what you're really talking about is healing. It's not going into a relationship broken. It's about, you know, when you actually have something to offer as a person, you know, what more do you have to bring? And that's it right there. Girl,
they just take everything and break it down to money, and it's so much more than money. And they expect that somebody else is supposed
to fix it.
Right.
Because let me tell you something, Diea, like, let's be clear, most of these bitches, yes, they do think that money is going to fix it, but they think somebody else's money is going to fix it.
Okay. That
you
part.
Know what I mean?
That's like, the part right there, somebody else's.
They looking for, you know, somebody else to have that. But, you know, I love that, you know, you're just a higher quality person. So, you know, you speak on the level, you speak on your environment, you know.
Right.
Okay.
So you speak on, you know, those that are a part of your social surroundings and class. I love that, because that is to say that, yes, women, even you who pursue your degrees, who pursue your careers, okay, yes, those who come with the bag, like, that's not all, sis. So you can still be broken, okay? So even if you feel like, okay, like you know, you're more qualified than the next, are you? I love that. I love that. Honey, I always talk about a motherfucking perspective. Honey, you listen, I don't know if it's Diea or the tequila. But I'm about to start singing, okay?
Girl, I'm about to start singing. Let's hear it. Come on, I want you to start singing. What you gonna sing? I'll sing back up. Come on,
listen.
Come on, because I had a shot. So
I do want to say too, real quick. Even with feeling like you come, even if you do come to the table, you have everything that you have, but you are broken. But you can admit, like, hey, these are the things that I need.
Yeah.
I need help with.
That's important.
So if someone can help you elevate yourself too, that's another big.
That's amazing.
That's a key thing.
That's a fact.
Like,
being aware.
That's the hardest thing for Black women. Admitting that we got a problem.
When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better.
Yes, hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
And if that's the right person for you, they'll help you grow.
Amen.
And real friends will help you hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
You know, real friends are not going to tell you yes, whatever. Like, let me tell you something. Like, I'm the passionate friend. I'm the friend that will mom you and yell at you. Like, you are a teenage child. If your brain starts to get a little, you know, offline, you know, because it's like at the end of the day, like, we all got our moments. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, yo, we gotta keep it tight.
Exactly.
You know, like, we have a long motherfucking life to live, and we got kids. This shit is hard, but we gotta keep chugging. You know,
That's right.
choo choo.
That's right. That's
Honey,
right.
that part. So we talk about what a quality woman should bring to the table, but can we talk about what is a quality man? Like, not just like what's a good nigga? Like, you know, everybody want a good nigga. Like, they be talking about what they men be buying them.
Oh my God.
You know, because they be taking trips, honey. They be looking for that nigga with the big bag, honey. Even if he be fucking with 5 other girls, you know,
That's
it's
right.
a competition. And they trying to see who about to win this bitch. But,
That's
you know,
right.
but what matters is that you ain't meet his mom, though. Like, so what's really good because
Do you
if
know
want-
Miss Jackson?
You're not in.
Okay.
Okay? Like, yeah. They know I'm the main one. Yeah.
That is my.
Oh my God.
What's a quality man? Okay? Because I'm not going to lie. I think I'm not even going to say the people. I'm going to say we cuz I want to include myself within the people, you know? I think we might be a little bit confused.
Oh. You need to enlighten us then. We can.
The reason why I say that is because I say that a quality man is someone who is secure. And in order for a man to be secure within themselves, they have to be financially secure. They got to know where their money is coming from, and they're not dependent on that from somewhere else. Like that's almost like a basic, you know.
Very basic.
That's a baseline, you know, thing, you know. As far as their home, like what it looks like, as far as them on the outside, absolutely their own shelter that they, you know, pay for. We're adults, like that's, you know, like that's you know,
That's the basics.
But for me, that is what I thought was a good man, was a quality man. And that's why I say that, because what I've learned and as I've grown and as I've, you know, start kind of putting some expectation on the people who that I date, the same type of expectation that I put on myself, I started to realize that, like, wait, no, that's not a good man. That's a regular man. Like, and you other ones ain't a man.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a quality man, to me, is someone who's secure. Someone who is, you know, like I said, they're already past the basic, you know, life, you know, maintenance shit, but they're they're to a point where they themselves, they know who they are, and they understand how they make others feel, and they understand the reaction, you know, that they can, you know, get from others. So they know that the genuinity of the people, of the person that they're dealing with, you know. So like when you're dealing with a secure man, they trust themselves a little bit more, so they can decipher the what is and what ain't, you know, and the person that they're dealing with. So that's to me a quality man, somebody who is secure, somebody, because, and the reason why I say that that's a quality man, because like someone who is insecure is going to bring so much chaos to their woman. They're going to be, you know, and it's like it's going to be hard to, you know, go places. It's going to be hard for the relationship to, you know, grow and blossom, because you're going to be constantly fighting the same shit. So
Absolutely.
a quality man is a secure man, somebody who's going to add something to their lady, you know, who's going to, you know, who is building with or without her, but also, you know, they're secure enough in the fact that, you know, that it's okay to add to a woman.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that doesn't take away from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm first. Okay.
I mean, if you want to be. Listen, it's the brown eyes. You know, I couldn't even, like, you just did this little seductive little, and then, you know, you got your pretty ass fucking lashes. They fucking popping and shit. It was just kind of like, it was like something latched onto my nose. It was like a lash though. Just
Girl,
looked over.
please.
I couldn't help
Oh
it.
my
Like,
God.
I just,
Damn, it's crazy.
so, I mean, if
She
you
really
want to,
is.
but it was the eyes that made me look. What it say? Pretty brown eyes.
Out. This girl is ridiculous. If y'all haven't realized by now, ridiculous. Okay, like this is really her.
It
like,
is literally the tequila.
oh my,
I
it's not.
promise.
This is her without tequila, without anything.
Listen,
She
let
lying.
me blame the tequila
She crazy.
today. Okay,
She crazy.
we're blaming tequila.
quality man, it's more about, it's not about like the perception of the man, because people look at me like, oh, he look good, he got a good job, and it's more than that. Like how you said, like I was listening to I don't know what the song is, but it was Big Sean. He always saying something,
honey,
like, I be like, damn,
honey,
nigga,
his
like,
if I
what?
can't cut. If I can't cut you off, I got you. What was that? What was the lyrics? Honey, everything that he says, he cut.
He be talking some
Listen.
real shit, and women and men need to listen to that.
Oh, if I can't cut you out, I cut you off. Like, honey, when I say I felt that in my fucking soul, like, honey, cut that shit off at the ankles and run. But sorry, go ahead.
I told y'all she crazy.
Immediately.
What did he say? Now you making me forget. Oh, it ain't about how you talk, it's about how you listen.
Ooh.
So with men,
That's a fact.
he did.
That's a fact.
He did.
That's a fact.
And I had to
Dropped a
realize
big
that,
gem.
like,
Yes, he did.
men don't listen to
Oh.
it.
Right.
And I think it's a man thing at this point, because it don't matter how old they are, how much money they got, or not, it doesn't matter. They just don't listen.
Damn,
so
deep.
when you're speaking, you're communicating. It goes back to communication. Like a man that can communicate with you and that can listen to you and internalize what you're saying, how you're feeling.
Yes.
Like how Bam said, like you should be able to express yourself without feeling like you're arguing.
Right.
I'm just telling you how I feel.
Yes.
I
That
think that's
part.
a great quality
That
for men
part.
to have.
Absolutely.
Like, and I know,
That is
like,
so sexy.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Honey,
very
talk
attractive.
About, what is
That's very attractive.
You
talk about
understand
something
how
that
I
is
feel. What you
sexy
mean?
without, being sexual.
That's
like,
attractive.
oh my God.
Okay.
Like, yes.
that's something that, in my
Talk about a
relationship,
man.
we had to work on, because I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm an empath. I'm an emotional person.
Yes.
So
Feel
I'm trying to
everything.
explain to you how I feel, but I'm not
Yeah.
arguing with you.
Yes.
I'm trying to just
Right.
explain how
Right.
I feel.
It's
Like, why
okay.
are you mad?
Feel
Yeah.
me.
Why are we
Feel me.
arguing?
Yeah.
And
We're on a 2
yeah.
right here. You're on 10.
Exactly.
Let's bring it down
And
a
that's
couple
what I'm
levels.
saying. It's like something that we had to work on.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you really have to listen to your partner to really understand, to really step into their shoes and be like, okay, now I see why she was upset that I've been home all day and I ain't washed the dishes. Like, I understand why she's upset. Because when she's at home, she gets whatever done with no problem.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's a huge part of it, like being a good communicator, because men, especially black men, they're forced, crying is... that men don't do that.
Yeah.
Like men don't express how they feel.
That's right.
So being able to communicate how
That's
you
true.
feel and internalize how your partner is feeling, like it makes you a quality man.
Right.
Like even if your woman's not emotional, but you have to be able to understand to some degree.
Stable.
Yeah.
Seriously, you got to be able to understand what's going on in her mind, even if you don't understand 100%, you understand to some degree.
Yeah.
Right.
And you take it and you use it in the relationship. So we're not going back over the same shit every single week. Like
that's just draining.
But
it is very much so.
You know who you're dealing with though. So, or you should know who you're dealing with.
You
That
should.
So
part.
there shouldn't even be an issue. Like, why are we doing this again? I'm sorry.
This has already been discussed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know
And
me.
no-
You should already understand.
No
I
man is
switch up.
perfect, and they say a trying man is better.
Honey.
And they're not lying. I'm not.
That is true.
I agree
That is
100%.
That is true.
Because if you're trying to understand, even if you don't,
Yes.
Because
I
they special.
appreciate it.
Because they special. So we
Okay.
gotta cut them a little.
That's
A
a
little
fact.
bit.
Cut 'em a
That's a
little
fact.
slack.
That's a
They
fact.
special.
Because relationships are
They special.
hard.
They are.
They're so hard, and it's so much easier just to be like, man, fuck this shit. So when
That's
you
me in a
don't,
minute.
Like, yes, yeah.
I mean, we could just break up. I mean, I gotta stop. I gotta do
girl
better.
energy all day. Like,
we're trying to get,
I
we're
swear to
trying
God.
to get past it. But the thing about that
We'll
is
do
that's
better.
the easiest thing to do is to just fucking leave.
I hate you because you just talked to my soul.
You need to stop.
Like, I'm
Both
sorry.
of y'all.
Like,
I'm
why are we
working
doing
on
this?
it.
Because I'm good.
That's
Like,
me.
with
will-
I can
like-
just leave.
like,
I got shit to do.
like the door's right there. Like, is there something?
I have shit to do.
I'm
What's
sorry.
wrong?
Was there something else for us
I'm
to talk
trying
about?
Why are you
not
on the
to
floor
be
crying?
that
Get up.
way.
Stop it. It's too
Not
much.
on the floor.
I'm done
And I
with
said,
this.
I'm trying not to be that way. Because with
Emotional
my
ass
man,
nigga.
we've been dating for years, and
I
like
love
I
that.
will literally just leave. I'll be annoyed, and we'll break up for a whole year, and I'll block you, and then I'll come back like, "Hey, how are you?"
You know
I
that's
do
toxic.
love
you.
You know that's
Like,
toxic,
And
right?
then you
Yeah.
know,
You
but you know what?
That's a little
You
toxic.
know
I
what's
haven't
so
done it.
funny though?
I haven't
You know
done
what's
it in
so
a
funny?
while.
You
We're going
come back
on 2 years with none of that.
and you
Oh,
literally be like,
bye.
you know, I do love you though.
No,
Right?
seriously.
Like, I mean, we went
That
through
was me.
whatever, but
But you know,
We
but
all
there
been
is
there.
love here. Like,
All been there.
Like,
you know, I've
don't-
been checking.
don't
I've
get
been
it fucked
talking to
up.
your family, and they told me you was good. So you know, I've been checking on you. I still love you.
so don't get it
It's
fucked
a
up.
little toxic.
Like,
Oh
but
man,
I've gotten away.
it be
from
like that.
we grow.
We
Yes,
do.
we do.
We grow.
We do. We do.
My, what's a quality man?
Oh man, who? I mean, everything that y'all said, of course.
And some.
And some. I'll say this. So
You
from
got
my,
a little bit of money, got a little bit of look.
you know what? Now that's been my problem. Okay, because in the past, that's what I looked at, the
That's what we're
surface
trained to
level
look at.
shit.
Yes.
He's fine. He got a couple dollars.
Oh,
He
you
got a
see
nice
that
car. Did you? The dick is amazing. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
all of these surface level
Listen,
things.
hold on. Can I just say real quick?
Yeah.
You did not just say the nice car and the big schlong, because you know
I did.
that's monumental in these
I
streets.
did.
Like,
I did.
Listen, because the
Yeah.
they be having money, but they
Yeah.
don't got the schlong.
No.
Listen, that's
no.
monumental.
Let
in
me
these
tell you
streets.
something.
Like,
The toxic men, from my experience,
Got the best.
they had the best.
They did. Yeah,
They
did.
had the best D. They had the best.
that's why they monumental in these streets.
You
You,
know?
hear me?
That's what they do. That's how they lure you in.
yeah.
That's how they lure you
They know
in.
what's up.
They know. You know you about to be sliding down the wall crying over their ass, over their toxic ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the brick wall got your back all scraped up.
Listen.
You know, got you going
Sitting
through
in
some
front of the door
things.
talking about you're not leaving.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Calling
No,
them a million
not
times
today.
like it makes
You're
a
not
difference.
leaving.
He's
That's
not
right.
answering the
Where
phone.
did you think he was going to go?
He's not
Yeah,
answering. It doesn't
no.
matter if you call 9 times or 99 times. He's not answering. Okay? I had to learn.
Yes, I love it. I love when women are honest
Yeah.
about their process,
Yeah.
because you know if
It's
you want
a
to be
and it
real,
is a
we
process.
all go through it. And
It's a
those who say
process.
that they don't are liars.
It's a
you know?
process.
But I love it. I love it because you know
Yeah.
we are here. You know we're here to teach.
Yeah.
We're here to grow. You know we're
Absolutely.
here to share, and that is
Absolutely.
the only way that you know all of us are going to learn and grow from our experiences and others.
sure.
Like that, I love that. I love that.
That word that you use, process, is the perfect word
Yes.
because it is a process.
Yeah.
And then you have to learn from those experiences and grow. So where I'm at now with a quality man, listen. So I'm with somebody right now, right? And he knows this. He knows his story, so I'm not throwing him under the bus or anything like that. If somebody would have came to me and said on paper, he got this, he's here, would you date him? I would have took the paper, balled it up.
And so no.
Hell no. Not just no, hell no. Okay? But my experience taught me that look at how this man is treating you.
Oh, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Look at how this man is making you feel. And it's so much deeper than the money, than the cars. See, my thing now, do you have drive? Do you have ambition? And again, the most important thing is, how do you make me feel? How do you enhance my world? Not financially, mentally, emotionally.
She hitting it.
You know what I'm saying? So that for me right now, that's a quality man. It's all about how they're making me feel, how they're pouring into me.
Period.
Because I'm a pour into you.
Okay.
But how are you pouring into me?
Okay.
I love that. I love that
Okay.
because you know what? I love that, right? Because the biggest thing is that we look for the most simple-minded
Right.
as materialistic
Right.
things to, satisfy us in relationships. And
Right.
the women who are getting that from their men are checking like where you at, what time
Right.
you coming home.
They're sliding down the
what-
walls
you know,
crying.
And it's like, and you know what? It's so crazy because men, unfortunately, it's like real controversial, like really big thing that men with money, like they just feel like it's okay with them to have options, to have
Mm-hmm.
and seldom we find, men with money who are, who agree with monogamy.
Yes.
So,
Really?
for me, myself, like, I've always loved a man I could grow with, like, I could build with, because for me, like, yes, like, and let's be clear, we're not talking about men that we have to take care of.
That part.
Like, being able to take care of yourself is some baseline, basic ass shit, okay?
That's the bare minimum.
So like that's not, like, I feel, I'm sad that I even have to say, to clarify on that.
Sometimes you have to.
But sir, like, if you need a house, you need to move in, it ain't it, okay? Like, that ain't it. So that's baseline. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, like, status, like, certain things don't the fuck matter, because when you secure as a man,
Exactly.
like, yo, you can make a woman feel like you a man.
That's
Okay.
Like, you a bigger dog than a nigga with the big car.
That
You
part.
feel
Okay.
me?
That
Like,
part.
but, and it's so crazy how some men who look really good, okay, who have decent jobs, who have so much potential, like, they have women who really love them and who see them, who, like, literally admire them. And, like, they see them in that same light. But because they are so insecure, they can't even, they like lost it. And they're like, oh, no, you looked at him. You want him. You want to go in there so they can look at you. You know what I mean?
You know what that? You know what I learned? What that is? That's because that's the shit they be doing.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Talk about it. Like, I'm sorry. Why I would never do something like that. Where did that even come from? Like,
Seriously,
your
because that was
brain?
random. I'm like,
That was way random. That's what you had did last night.
Like,
now you feeling guilty.
Okay.
had to be, because wait, who was on the Titan? Because it wasn't me.
I've been here in a bit.
No,
Sleep.
seriously.
Relaxing. What's wrong? What happened? What's
I
the
love
problem?
that. I do want to say, like, just because this is come talk. We're supposed to be honest. We're coming here to talk.
Yeah.
So me and my man, we've had discussions about, like, pouring into each other.
Yes.
And I can honestly say that this nigga might be pouring into me more than I pour into him. Like, when I say, like, when it comes to being a mom, when it comes to my business, like, this man be like, babe, like, you got this. Like, I can't believe, da-da-da-da. I be like,
Love
damn,
that.
because
When
I
he
thought I
fills
was
you
out here
up.
struggling.
That's
like,
right. That's
he
right.
actually speaks life into me,
Yes.
into my business, into the
so
kids.
That's right.
I mean,
It's
it
a
really
blessing.
is. And I had to sit back and think. And I was like, damn, when the last time I asked this nigga how he was doing?
right.
When the last time I asked? Because, like, my man, he's pursuing his degree right now. He's in school. Like, we're literally closing on a house the end of this month. It's so much
The
shit
stress.
going on.
It's the stress.
And this man just be
Real shit.
finding ways to just pour into me. And I just
That's
be
a
like,
blessing.
He makes sure his woman is okay.
he's
Exactly.
a quality man.
exactly.
He's secure.
He
'cause
is,
you cute.
very much so.
You so
Mhm.
cute and you bossed up,
Mhm.
but he don't be worried about who be at work.
Right.
No.
He don't be worried about somebody trying to buy you lunch.
Right.
No.
He'll be worried about somebody trying to pick you up.
None of that.
Yeah.
Being a
because
distraction, being
he's
a in the way ass nigga.
secure.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. That's what makes me happy. One of the things that makes me happy about my relationship, because, like I said, I literally had to take a step back, and I was like, damn, this nigga really do kind of.
What'd you say? Oh,
He be backing
Oh,
me
he
up
good.
and shit.
That's a
And I know
blessing.
I be fucking up, and he be.
yes.
You gonna work on it.
Honey,
It's a process.
It
But
is.
you know
It's a
what?
process. It's a process.
and at the beginning of your process, you are taking that first step and you acknowledging.
That's right.
You know
Exactly.
what?
That's
Because I didn't want
Because,
to. I was
like, let me tell you something. Like, that's major. Like,
Yeah.
and I love the fact that you even acknowledge that and that you even brought that up.
Yes.
That you said that, because let me tell you something. It's a lot of women who do not realize that they got a good ass man at home. They got a good ass motherfucking spouse, and they do not treat that man. And they don't make that man feel worthy, and
That's
they
a
don't
fact.
uplift that man, or even take the steps to realize, like, damn, I don't pour, what you say, I don't pour into him
Yeah.
like he pours into me.
Yeah.
So even though, like, you may never be able to give that to him, you can at least you acknowledge you taking them steps to give that extra little bit of care,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, yeah, it'll take time, but, like, he knows you, and he's gonna see the attempts,
Yes.
that you're trying, and
He's
that
patient
means
with
more
you.
than anything. Because
Yes,
let me
it
tell you
does.
something, women, oh my god,
You know we don't like admitting when we're
I'm about to
wrong,
say
really.
something real controversial.
Oh God.
But it's about
Should
to
we
be.
take a shot before you say it?
Yeah. Because I think it's about to be that controversial. Because I'm
I'ma
sorry,
take a
but the
sip
thing
of
that
my
you just, what
wine.
you just made me think about, I'm sorry.
Come on, Mai.
I'm about to keep it honest. I'm about to keep it all the way honest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Women, ladies,
Yes.
when we have a good man, you know, when he's doing his job, you know, there's a couple different levels to this. Maybe you don't cook his food often, okay? If you have more time, okay? Or even if you don't
Put
have
your
time.
Get her.
Stop and get that man a meal,
Okay.
you know? Feed him. Because another bitch will, okay? When you're a little tired, okay? You had a long day. You really want to lay down? I understand. If you watch more episodes, I will teach you how to successfully suck a dick from the side, okay? Because your man should wake up to a warm mouth around his dick often, okay? You dealing with a man who's doing what he's supposed to do? You better be sucking that man's dick
Okay.
regularly, because another woman will, okay? Baby, you know, I know it's COVID. We all home, you know. Life gets, you know, everybody eating everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Listen, when that shit gets sloppy, when your ass start looking like a box, you gotta hit the treadmill. You got to. If you don't have no ass or no titties to kind of make it look,
It was
you know, attractive, you know, I'm serious. I'm very serious, you know. That man want to look at something that he wants.
Exactly.
Like if he's coming home and he's eating, you know, nicely flavored chicken, but he's looking at a boxy bitch in sweats. Who wants that? No one wants that. Ladies,
Tell him, Bam.
we have to appreciate our men. If you got a good one, appreciate him.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
And when she said regularly suck his dick,
Regularly.
I think she meant
Wake up
every
if you
day or
tired,
every other day.
honey.
Okay.
Twice to 3 times a day, like, because
2 to 3 times a day.
it's possible.
It is. You
It's
have to
possible.
enjoy that.
That's
though.
true. You do.
I know I do. Cause
I'm trying to
I
think
just feel like
how-
I'm in control.
She said because you know, you gotta enjoy it.
No, seriously.
You do gotta enjoy
You do.
it. You know, I have to say,
I think if he's doing what he's supposed to do,
You should enjoy
it makes it enjoyable.
Okay.
that's a fact. But you know, it's a lot of ungrateful ass women out here.
Yeah.
It's
it's
no
a
pleasing
lot of
them.
like,
That
and
man-
I'm serious. It is a lot of princesses. Like it fucks me up because I guess maybe because I wasn't raised as a princess.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I don't kind of get it, you know.
Right.
So I'm like overly appreciative, like way
know.
too appreciative. Like
he got you a large fry instead of a small. I'm gonna give him some head because I appreciate the
Okay.
effort.
you know, thanks for bringing me a fry. Yeah.
I'm
You know,
appreciative.
Thanks for thinking about me.
Yes, there you go.
And these niggas still don't appreciate the fact that I'm appreciative. Nah, you know what? Fuck that. We
Some
could have
don't.
used, you know, I could have
Some
used being
don't.
a little bit of princess action in my childhood. I'm just saying, parents, you know, I spoil my kids because of that. Alrighty, let's do kiss and tell, kiss and tell, kiss and kiss and
think
kiss and
Bam's gonna kiss and tell
tell.
today, y'all.
I'm so scared.
Hold up, because let me just tell you, right? So I thought I was scrolling. I wasn't scrolling. My nasty ass friend done sent me some pictures from this page on Facebooks. Facebooks. Now you got me sounding
Facebooks.
old
Oh,
because
my
I'm
Where all- where they at?
listen, I was traumatized
Which one?
after I seen and the fact that I had to picture what I'm picturing in my brain. No, and they made keychains, they made all different types of things, and I was like, and I had to ask, like, what the fuck is this? And it was like something about. They were like something about dicks and shit. And I was like, but what is this? Like, it looks so disgusting. It kind of looked like a flower. Like a flower, but it was like kind of elongated at the bottom. I was confused. Like, No, but it kind of looked like it was puckered at the end. I was so confused. Like, what is that? And somebody was like, "Oh, that's an uncircumcised dick." And I was like, "No, that's not." Like, I was gagging. Like, I was like, "Ugh!" Like,
not gagging.
But yeah, because they said
it's gag worthy.
Because I thought that it closed and it closed on top, but I didn't know it closed and sprouted a little bit. Like, that's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Not sprouted.
I'm sorry.
Not it sprouts.
Like it's.
It sprouts?
The meat.
You're going to have to share this on your page.
Please.
The people need to know about it.
They need to see it. I need to see it.
I'm concerned.
I don't know
about mine, but I'm a little concerned.
It's definitely, it's a little concerning.
Because it sprouted. Right.
Like a flower.
Like, yes, like the meat. I mean, like the skin.
Not the meat.
Like the chunks on the top. I mean,
it's getting worse.
Almost like a fat butthole.
What's the next topic?
What? I hate this. Like, I actually don't like this at all. I don't care for it. It's getting worse. The description.
Y'all see what the name says.
The description is getting worse. I cannot. We do need visuals.
Have you guys ever experienced an uncircumcised penis?
Oof.
Live.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mai. I feel like this might be.
I'm scared.
First off, let me just say I've never experienced.
You've never.
The picture was the first thing that I've ever. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. I was that confused. Like I swear to God, it looked juicy. It looked. I didn't know what type of flower it was, or maybe it was an animal. Or I don't know what it was. I didn't see the eyes though.
The extra skin kind of took
the blossoming
for a loop.
It was the blossoming of the tissue.
It was the sunshine. That's what it is. It's the sun coming out.
That sounds
the
terrifying.
Tissue blossoms at the but I guess you roll it down, and then you see a dick.
Yeah, I think that's what happens.
Mai, I think this is your cue. I think this is Mai's cue.
Oh yeah. Man. Okay. Didn't know all of that. Let me start there. So years ago, many years ago, I was seeing this guy that lived in Atlanta. Okay. Ooh. And we met on social media. Okay. This is the start of social media, right? Met on social media. Now we're, messaging each other back and forth. We exchange numbers. We're talking. He's very cute. Great conversation. I'm a sapiosexual, by the way. That's that's when you're drawn to the mind. Yeah. I'm attracted to the intellect and the good conversation. So we're having all of that. So I'm like, oh, I really like him. So, long story short, I get flued out. Okay.
Not flued.
I get flued out to Atlanta. Okay, I go to visit him, and now we have been talking for maybe 2-3 months, okay? So it's on and popping. We get in the door immediately.
Yeah.
It's on and popping.
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see, I see where the mind, I see where the mind's at. Yeah. Now I want to see what that's hitting for.
Okay.
We get to it. So I'm like, I'm about to show out. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to bring my A game. I go down, I take his pants off. He's laying back on the couch, built nice, beautiful man. He lays back.
You just peeling the clothes away.
Yeah. Getting on down to it. You know what I'm saying? Kissing him from the, from the mouth to the neck, the chest, going on down. Okay.
See, that body was right.
The body was right. He was in the gym 24/8, not 24/7, 24/8. Okay. Take the belt off. Pull his pants down, pull it out. I'm like, I'm about to bless him.
Yeah.
Okay. Bless him.
Speaking to
I'm about to start saying that to my man. I'm about to bless you.
Bless him.
Thank you, Mai.
Got you, girl. I go to do what I do. Now, I'm not really paying attention, okay? I put it in my mouth. It feels weird. It feels like something's wrapped around it. Maybe a shirt, maybe an extra pair of boxers. I don't know. Something.
I told y'all it was the extra. It was the flour.
Something wasn't right.
You know what it
so
was?
I'm confused.
You know what it was?
What was it?
This skin was bunched up in your throat.
It was. It was. So it was.
She
Mine
said, "Do you
continue
have
the
a,
story.
a shirt on top of this?"
What's happening? What's happening?
Something wasn't right. So what happened next?
I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up literally. I feel it in my throat
you feel
again.
it again?
I do.
She said, "I feel the extra."
Just give us a
skin."
second, guys. I'm sorry.
Please.
She got to get it together.
Please, let me take a sip. Hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all. Hold on. Let me
Just
get
in case if it's stuck
get my
in
life
there.
right.
Just
I start.
That's why y'all need to get that shit cut off.
Please, it's very simple.
It's really inhumane.
I heard it was a 10-minute surgery, but I don't know.
And you're
I
a
ain't
baby.
no doctor.
You don't remember.
And even as as an adult, get the fuck out of here.
You be alright.
You know, if
I
they
didn't
skipped
like
you,
it.
get it done at 21.
Snip,
You know,
snip.
I didn't like it. Was
19, 20.
It was an awful experience.
She said,
I'm
"I don't like having
traumatized.
t-shirts stuck down my throat."
I didn't like it. I was traumatized. I was looking at him and it was like, so I pulled it out of my mouth and it was like extra skin was still coming.
Ew, ew. She said, "What is this?"
What's
and
hap-
it just kept coming. Like,
It was like I was like, wait, what's? I didn't like it, y'all.
this is the extra t-shirt.
Okay.
I didn't like it, and he just had the nerve to be laying there like, what?
This is normal for him. He's
This
used to
is
getting
my
his
first
skin
experience
caught in
with the-
somebody's throat. That's what it was.
Tap me on the shoulder.
You know what?
Let me know up front. I have extra skin down
Ew,
there.
that disgusted
Prepare
the
yourself.
fuck out of me. Actually, that disgusted
I
me.
feel like it's not like a normal thing
just-
to say, I guess.
Is that what it is?
I
do
don't
you
know.
mean?
I
You think
I
he
don't
was
know.
embarrassed? That's what I'm wondering. Was he embarrassed?
Maybe.
Y'all think he was embarrassed?
Or maybe he thought you dealt with it before.
Never in
'cause
my
you
life.
grown.
Never in my life.
Maybe he
Listen,
thinks
It's not a normal thing.
maybe he thinks it's normal.
He probably does. He's been living with
That's
it.
true. That's
Nah,
true.
you've been living with
That-
it. And so,
Poor
did
little
you figure out how to pull the skin back in?
I never finished. I was
Okay.
like,
Did you get some?
Did the triplet in?
it had. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm sorry, no shade. I'm not going to say his name. He's a great guy. I'm sure he's doing well in life. It had the nerve to be little on top of that. After you do all the work and pull the skin back, and it's little
What
on
you
top.
say? You cracked the nut open and found a little peanut,
It-
and you was disappointed.
It was
Yeah.
just everything was bad, y'all.
That's probably why he kept his extra skin.
yeah.
Because, you know, it gave him a couple more inches.
Yeah.
That was soft skin, though.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to enjoy that.
No.
What'd she say?
So
She said choking.
yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I
It's
didn't
my-
like it,
I'm sorry.
guys,
That was hilarious. Like,
That's all I got. Never did it again.
yeah.
listen,
Traumatized.
let me just say, I'm traumatized by your experience. You have traumatized all the beautiful brown girls
I just
around the
want to
world.
say, if y'all are listening and y'all are uncircumcised,
Go get
tell-
a snip.
not even just that, tell that bitch you not circumcised.
Tell her.
Oh, you know
Just
what?
let's just avoid the
Yeah.
confusion.
If you,
The sweater. Let's
Please.
just stop.
if you don't,
Yeah.
want
I know it's a hard topic to bring
to
up.
end
I
up
can
with
imagine.
Blue Balls,
Yeah.
where she walks away in the middle
Let
of
her
the session.
know. Let her
then-
know.
So,
Yeah.
we are about to play a game. Hey, I'm so excited. This is, I like to call this Tri-Mouthalon.
That's
We
something she
have-
made up. I just want to make sure. Y'all
Shut
know.
up. I'm pretty sure I seen
'Cause
this in
today
the
was-
Olympics.
This
Bye.
is the first day I heard of it.
I seen this in the Olympics. I'm pretty
Which
sure.
Olympics? It wasn't on TV.
I
It couldn't have been on TV.
It was in somebody's Olympics, like the Tri-Mouthalon. They had
Oh
three.
my-
They had 3 different races for the people. Okay, roll ups out. I'm gonna give everybody a paper towel.
It's a lot going
This
on.
is to clean up the drool.
Clean up.
Yes,
Just
you know,
slurp it up. Just
in case it gets a little sloppy. You know, I hate when my sheets get so sloppy. Like, what the hell? Especially when I freshly changed them. Like,
That's
that
why
shit
God made more
piss them
sheets.
off. I know, but with
Put 'em
you,
in bed.
it's the whole process, and it was new. I didn't even make 24 hours. Like, that be pissing me off.
That's good. I like that for you. 100%.
Huh.
Oh wait, we gotta take this out.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Tri-Mouthalon. We
Okay.
have 3 different mouth activities, okay, that involve sweets. Who doesn't like a sweet? Sweet. We have Starbursts. 3 of them. We'll start out with 1. We will take the wrapper off with our mouth, dispose of the Starburst in our cups, and then we will move to our fruit roll-ups. We will unravel them and then see who, try to ravel them up with our mouths, not using any hands. Then we will dispose of them in our cups. Okay?
So wait,
And
I got a question.
Yes.
Do we just keep going?
Yes, we
even
keep going.
If somebody's behind? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to see who wins. Yeah. I think that's where the alon part comes from.
Is that what that means?
Or on, because marathon, triathlon.
We'll edit this part out.
So
just
we're
in
putting the
case.
starboard. We're
If
taking
we
the
find
paper
out
off.
that's incorrect, we're gonna edit this part out because she making shit up now. She's making shit up.
At this point.
Okay.
At this point. So we're spitting the Starburst in the cup.
Or you can eat it if you want.
You're not going to want to eat all that candy. That's a lot of candy.
It's
That's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of sugar.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Starburst. Then we are going to do the fruit roll up. Then we are going to take down our second Starburst.
It's a lot of rules.
And then we're going
know.
to take down we're going to suck this thing until we expose the Tootsie Pop.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And then
And
we're
then we're
going
gonna
to
do another
finish
Starburst.
with the last Starburst.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're going to start out with our Starburst, okay? Starburst, fruit roll up. Starburst, how many licks? Starburst, the end. Okay? Okay. Here is the Tri-Mouthalon. I love y'all so much. On your tongues. Get set. Go!
Okay. You got it? Well, shit. Okay.
Y'all know she the host, so she cheating. She practiced yesterday. Let me take the paper off.
I know I just chewed some paper. I'm probably sorry. This is good. This is good fruit roll up.
Not mine, it's lemon.
I kind of want to eat that.
Okay.
Starburst. Shut up! How
my
many?
goodness.
That is good.
Mai didn't learn when she had that extra skin, I can tell.
It is extra skin on there. That's
You
exactly what it feels like.
I'm supposed to pull it back.
Oh my god. Now this is gonna be a while. And we can't bite it.
Hold on. Why I gotta have the extra part on the ends?
What's the thing called when you be like when they like to hear stuff?
ASMR.
ASMR. That's what we doing. Like.
Mai!
It's ASMR. Somebody is loving it.
Shit, this
Is
is
anybody showing yet?
no.
Oh.
Is anybody sprouting? I think that's the right word.
Oh shoot! I'm so sorry. Wait,
Yo,
not sprouting.
when I close my eyes, I just feel uncircumcised dick.
It was terrible, guys.
Mm.
Would a guy like for you to suck him this
So we
hard?
only have to be sprouting, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Where are you? What the hell?
Would a guy like to be sucked this hard?
I think so.
You don't know?
Mm-hmm.
I had
It'd be
to try
like
it.
sucking like a lollipop.
I had to try it.
Hold on, I think I taste you. Mm. Mm.
My mouth hurts. Can I come up now?
Yo.
Put it down your throat, bitch. Choke on it. Yo, I've been sucking so much. I feel like I should taste it. I see it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's there. Oh yeah, is it? Do I count? Do I count?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I didn't make it.
Listen, my mouth is super juicy from that fucking. Oh. That took a lot longer than I was expecting.
It did.
It's the host cheating for me. I'm gonna be quiet and suck my.
She had hers pre-sucked, guys.
Okay.
She had it pre-sucked and put in the wrapper.
Here's her pre-shot lollipop. Mm. I just won.
Being that you won, can I stop? Because it's kind of nasty.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was the worst Starburst I've
Not
ever
the
tasted.
orange one.
Or maybe that's
I
because
think-
I just ate all them other ones. Mm. Ladies, thank you so much for being a good sport.
That
Y'all
was
are
fun.
so fucking dope. Y'all so fucking amazing.
Thank you. You
so
are
much.
too.
I love y'all. Audience,
Love
thank
you.
you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Because what it say, y'all?
Come
talk. It's official. And thank y'all.
You're welcome, babe.
Oh.
Definitely almost forgot to